All right, so you're thinking about moving to Alpharetta, but before you do, you'd like to know what it's like maybe to live here. And today, in this video, we're specifically going to be talking about downtown Alpharetta. So you can see behind me is Alpharetta City Hall. I'm actually going to give you a tour of the downtown area and some of the houses around it, and even this walking trail called the Alpha Loop and how it connects over to the Avalon. So really my goal is just to like give you a feel for the downtown Alpharetta area, the real estate around it, what that costs, and if you're looking for a live, work, play, or that downtown vibe where there's everything you need in life within a half a mile, well then you're going to want to stick around for that, and we're going to get after it right now. Hey, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about eating, sleeping, working, playing, the good and the bad of living in Atlanta, Georgia, or in this case, downtown Alpharetta, well then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know of the market here in Atlanta, Georgia. My name's Denny, and the team and I get calls each and every day from people just like you looking to make the move to Atlanta or where I live, work, and play, which is Alpharetta. And we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving next week or next year or anytime in between, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, even schedule a Zoom. Be happy to help you make a smooth move to Atlanta. As I mentioned, we're going to be focused in on the downtown Alpharetta area today. And so I'm going to kind of take this and I'm going to walk around. I'm going to give you a walking tour. I'm going to jump a little bit, maybe edit the video, maybe speed it up, do things like that, because I don't want you to get bored with all the in between, but all in just basically one square half a mile. There's everything you can imagine. So this is City Hall. We're going to hit downtown. We're going to show you some houses, shops, restaurants, bars, commercial, residential, walking trail, like all the stuff. And so I'm married. I have 4 young children, 2 girls, 2 boys, 8, 6, 5, and 3. And I am, kind of cold. It's December. It's a few days before Christmas. It was hot last week. It's freezing cold today. It's probably in the 30s, which is why I'm all bundled up. But this outdoor area, they do, Halloween is covered, all the major holidays, but they do yoga and fitness, performances, things of that nature. In the summer, we call this the Rocky River. Our kids, and I don't know if you can see this, but back here, like that water comes out, it goes down there, flows down there, around there, all the way over there. And so the kids and the dogs all are out here during the summertime playing and having fun. They set up a marketplace over there in that green space and around this green space. And then I'm just gonna shoot through here. I'm gonna come back and show you the houses in a minute, but I'm gonna shoot through here. I'll show you where they do the farmers market. I'll show you where they do the Christmas tree lighting and all the kind of activations within the community. This is a place where there are people all the time, whether you're young, single, retired, married, family, kids, no kids. This is a place where a lot of people are. Today is, what day is it? It's Monday. It's Monday afternoon. It's about 3 o'clock. So not a lot going on right here. It's kind of quiet. There's a big parking garage. You can see right over here. That's one of the large parking garages for downtown Alpharetta. And you have City Hall right over here. This is a great little peaceful garden. If you're looking to maybe meditate or read a book or enjoy, nature, it's a lot more peaceful. And then right here you see a lot of the residential kind of condo apartment downtown living. There's not a ton of residential for rent apartments and condos in downtown areas, but I'm gonna walk you through right at the top of the stairs. You can see where all the shops and the retail and things of that nature start. All right, here we go. So just to give you proximity out here, Highway 400 is maybe 2 miles that way. That's also where they're developing a new development called the Maxwell is going in. And then if you watch my Alpharetta vlog of the entire suburb, I started up this direction where I'm heading, but the Alpha Loop goes to Avalon back over there. All right. So that's City Hall. We're walking our way for it, but you see Core 54 got a barber shop, Vitality Bowls. Vitality Bowls is right here. That's one of my favorite places to go get an acai bowl. And then if you're into chocolates and desserts, Kilwin's right there. On the corner, they make like, it's a nice boutique, but gourmet desserts and chocolates. You can also get coffees and whatnot. But one of my wife's work, I don't know, client, I guess would be the loose description, sent her one of those. So our kids have been crushing that. And then you have little boutiques like this one right here. It's called Spirited, right there on the corner. So as I pan around, here's what I want you to know. None of this, and I mean none of this, was here 10 years ago, probably not even 5 years ago. So this is all fairly new. It's been built in the last couple of years, hundreds of millions of dollars in capital investment. So as you can see behind me, that's mostly residential on the top, some commercial office space as well. And then you have all these restaurants and boutiques down here. And then right here, Jekyll Brewing, that's a brewery. And their original location, which is still there, is an exit up. They put that in here, but they make really good beers. They serve food as well. And then over here, La Pierre, is like a high-end seafood restaurant. And I purposely didn't show y'all what's behind the camera. Or maybe you got a shot of it already because I wasn't paying attention. But this green space is again covered with families and people hanging out on the weekends, having fun. That building's brand new. But this tree, look at this. It's Christmas in Alpharetta. And so you've got obviously Christmas decorations, but under that tree is a big water fountain. If you look at my Alpharetta vlog of the suburb, there's a water fountain under there, and kids are always out in that water fountain splashing around and playing and having fun and doing that. So here you have Indian food. This is Chiringa. It's more like Mexican flair. This is one of my wife's favorites. But all of these are a lot of bars and restaurants. This is called Homes. That's Citizen Soul. Buddy of mine owns that Dime Consulting company over there. And then you have restaurants, real estate, barbecue, another brewery. There's lots of breweries. I'm into the craft beer thing, so I can always spot a brewery from a mile away. All of that is new. Now I want to walk you over and show you the part that is a lot older. It's been recently developed, so try not to get hit while I cross the street. Boom. All right, there we go. I want to show you the older. It's all been renovated and revitalized, but the like old part, the original part of downtown Alpharetta, is right around the corner where my favorite coffee shop, Valor, is. I think we're in there like every day. Probably wouldn't surprise me if I walk in there, and my wife's already been in there today. But Alpharetta has a population probably over 100,000 people, and if you combine all the zip codes and not just the city center, might even be close to 200,000. Median income's probably 120,000. Median home value is north of $500,000 at this point. And so I was walking up from down there. This is like the original kind of historic older Alpharetta. Over here across the street, this is the Hamilton, and it's a new boutique hotel, you know, really nice. My wife and I did a staycation there not too long ago. Don't tell her, but her birthday's coming up. We're gonna either do another one there or over at the Avalon, at Hotel Avalon. But right there in the bottom, it says it's a clothier. It's called Roaring Social, but it's actually a little mini bowling. So they, you walk into that door. Here, I'll show you. I'm gonna run across the street really quick. Y'all check this out. See if use the crosswalk this time. So I overshot the crosswalk when I crossed the street over there, which is why I had to climb the median while I was on this video. I don't know if they're open at the moment or if I can show you a little peek in, but this is This is it. When you walk in, they'll act like they're taking your order for your clothing, your tailoring. You can see it says tailoring pickup. You go down there, you go through that, and there's like this old school phone on the wall. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll tell you about it while I walk. But there's like this old school phone on the wall, and you pick up the phone and you tell them what your order is, and they open this big freezer door and you walk through it. And then once you get through there, there's this huge open bar, seats, a stage where they have live music, and then through there you have a lounge in the back, and then 8 little mini bowling lanes, which I went last Thursday. It was a lot of fun. But that's the Hamilton, that's Roaring Social. You have Truck and Tap. Interesting concept. It's a bunch of beer taps on the wall, and then a different food truck is always parked out back. I don't know if you can see through there, but right through there behind all of this, so there's street parking everywhere, but behind all of it there's a parking lot there. I showed you the other parking deck. This is a gluten-free bakery that we enjoy a lot. Ceviche, this Mexican, my favorite Mexican place is around the corner, or maybe I'll throw a video of that in too. It's called Pure Taqueria. Well, listen, hey, a tour of Alpharetta would not be complete without my favorite restaurant, and wow, sounds like there's some sirens. That's not usual. That's very unusual actually around here. So whatever's going on, I hope they're okay. But this behind me, you can see, is Pure Taqueria. It's literally my favorite restaurant. My family and I, we're here almost every week, at least once a week. But to give you some proximity, this is Roswell Street, and Roswell and Marietta, that's the intersection right there. Milton Avenue is like 1 block up. That's the whole downtown Alpharetta area. But Pure has been here probably, I'd say, about 15 years. And this is the restaurant right here. Over here, that building, you can rent out for private events. So I'm gonna run over there and give you a real quick peek inside. That way you can see what all the fuss is all about. My favorite, they make amazing skinny margaritas. I do iced over the rocks with salt. And then my real big favorite, what we eat, are the chicken fajitas. Super clean, super great. But I'll show you what's going on in here. Hey, how are you? All right, that's Pure in Alpharetta. They have a location in Roswell and Woodstock as well, but this one is the original and it's my favorite. So if you happen to be in Alpharetta, you gotta check it out. But this Thrive Co-working, I have been a member since they were open. I host a monthly networking event there. And then Valor Coffee, this is my favorite coffee shop, and I'll throw up a shot of me going in there. So no tour would be of Alpharetta would be complete without my favorite coffee shop. It's called Valor, and my favorite place to work, which is called Thrive Co-working. I'm right here in the heart of downtown Alpharetta on Milton Avenue. This is 44 Milton, and I've been coming here since this coffee shop was just a cart that used to go to festivals. And so I'm gonna go in here and get one of my favorite coffees and a nitro oat lab, and say hey to some of my favorite people. Speaking of one of my favorite people, that would be my wife, the lovely Ashley. What's your favorite drink here?
I'm kind of high maintenance, so I get the Nitro Oat Lab. What's it called? Oat Lab. Nitro Oat Lab. Yeah, that's what it's called. Nitro Oat Lab. But I get a little bit of nitro in it because I want it to be not as sweet. That's it.
I mix mine 50-50. But you probably can't even see it. Look, this is a better angle. Look, this is my favorite person. See the light? I think you were probably a shadow before.
Maybe.
All right, let's do our kiss again. All right, that's enough. We'll see y'all later. All right, that was a quick stop. Didn't take too long, did it? I generally do oat milk lattes when I have them hot, and then they have, oh, sorry, I'm holding my latte and opening the store. I'm gonna take y'all in Thrive, co-working, show y'all what the vibe's like in here. If you're an independent business owner, or you need like flexibility, or you don't want to, you need to get out of your home office sometime, then I'd highly recommend you come here. Who's it? Hey, look at, hey you.
Hi, what's going on?
I'm doing a vlog.
Hi.
This is Rachel. If you come to Thrive, you're gonna need to find her.
Come to Thrive, come see me.
She's the one. Thanks.
I heard your name.
Yeah, we had a good time. It was great. Thank you. We're gonna be back in January. Is that okay? All right. Yes, the third Thursday. Sorry, I digress. I host my event here the third Thursday of every month. It's called Real Estate Connections. And so we've been doing that for like 11 years, but we just started this one here in Alpharetta, and we're hosting it there. This is a really great place. Like I said, if you need to get away from your home office, and or if you're like a startup business or one that needs flexibility, then I love the co-working concept, and that's one of my favorite ones, and it's right here in downtown Alpharetta. So to kind of change gears on this next phase of the tour, now that I've shown y'all most of the walkable downtown area, I want to show you some of the real estate. So if you do want to live in close proximity, it's going to be like any other downtown area. As you can imagine, the real estate values and costs around here are going to be a lot higher the closer that you get to downtown, anything that's within walking distance. Speaking of coffee shops, there's another one right there that just opened called Warm Waves Coffee that I stopped by the other day, and it was really, really good. It's larger and a little bit quieter, whereas Valor, we've been going there so long, we're huge fans. It's always packed, it's always jamming and hopping and busy, and sometimes there's a line, and sometimes you can't find a table and all those things, but the coffee, yummy, it's amazing. So anyway, I digress. The closer you are to this downtown Alpharetta area, or any downtown area, the more expensive the real estate's gonna be. And so when you're in close proximity, I'll show you like a townhome, some single family homes, give you some values and what that looks like. But I'm gonna get across the street, try not to get hit, and then show you some homes. All right, so I just walked down here. That's the downtown area, like from where I'm at, this light to that light. At that light is that Jekyll Brewing I showed you earlier. And I forgot to mention, on top of Jekyll Brewing, they have this great rooftop bar, and you get a view of all of Alpharetta, the city hall, the downtown area, the skyline. Like, it's really beautiful. So if you're looking for that kind of a vibe, just go up to the roof of Jekyll Brewing, grab a beer, grab a seat. It's gorgeous. They also have this really cool Airstream, an RV, like on the roof as the bar, which is really cool too. The reason I wanted to show you this is because this is where all of the residential stuff, it's like about a block away on all four sides, but you can see behind me, this is a development called East on Main. The townhomes, I don't know if you can see that right behind me. I'll show you. Like right in there, those townhomes, Maserati's got a loud engine. Those townhomes start at about $700,000 and go up to $1 million. And so 700,000, maybe 1,800 square feet up to 2,500, 3,000 square feet for $1 million townhome. The homes, obviously the single family homes, are gonna be more. So they're gonna start close to $1 million. They're gonna get larger. They're gonna get $1 million plus, maybe $1.5 million ish in that neighborhood. And then right across, so here's downtown City Hall, that area. That's a big Methodist church right there. Then you have all these homes. They're all really maybe 5 years old. And then right behind me now, these are high-end custom homes. You're talking about $2 million, $3 million and up for the ones right here on the street. They have large lots. They go right down behind me. And I'm going to show you this. It's called the Alpha Loop, this walking path, which is right up here. So City Hall's there where I started, and it's directly across the street. But look at these properties. gorgeous. And they're all unique, all custom, but again, multi-million-dollar properties. And then when you get back in this Alpha Loop area, the thing I love about it is like it connects downtown Alpharetta all the way to the Avalon. And so I'll show you around the Avalon as well, but Avalon, you know, it was hundreds of millions of dollars. It's been built over the last 10 years. It started really before all this downtown stuff. It was just like old downtown area. And then the Avalon has been multiple phases of development, commercial, residential, bars, restaurants, boutiques, all of that kind of stuff. And then this really popped up in like the last 5 years, this whole downtown area. But the Alpha Loop is a path that weaves all the way through the woods. It's behind all these houses, so a lot of them back up to it. And so it's great for walking, maybe running. It's a half a mile from the entrance to the Alpha Loop to the Avalon. So, you know, it takes about a 10-minute walk. A mile, it takes about 20 minutes walking, by the way, if you didn't know that. And so if you're going for a nice little jog or a run, you can probably do it. You can get down to the Avalon in 5 minutes. But if you're just taking a leisurely stroll, it's going to take you about 10. But all of these homes right here, there's one of them right back in there. You can tell that those are the big, nice custom homes. And then back here, you have, it's not that they're not large and they're not nice, they are custom, all those things, but they're not quite as stately as those. And so these are going to be, you know, in that 1.5 to 2 million, whereas those are going to be, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5, depending on the property. But here is that entrance to the Alpha Loop that I was talking about. And it's like a really, there's that library and parking deck, and right over there is a Publix, and then 400 is about 2 miles that way. That's exit 9, and then the Avalon is exit 10, which I will show you as well. Let me see, there is a crosswalk and everyone's stopping for me, but I like to jog, so jog, get out of everybody's way, save you some time. But check this out. So this is an entrance to the Alpha Loop. Path around the water. Gorgeous homes, super peaceful. You can see there's a little property being developed right there. So if you're here in the next couple of months to the next year, you might be able to get a new construction. If not, it's probably going to be all resale here on, if you want to back up to this Alpha Loop. And this goes all the way down to the Avalon. There is a new development on the other end right at the Avalon. So all depends on the timing. But isn't that pretty amazing? I mean, I love it back here. Our family, we come out here and we take walks. You can grab a seat, have a glass of wine. Imagine this could be your balcony up here. But again, these properties here are gonna be $1.5 million or more. You've got some apartment, condo opportunities there. And on the other end, there's some townhomes right there along the way, and townhomes and single family homes on the other side. But it's gonna be just about $1 million in today's market. And it's 2021, it's a few days before Christmas. And so, you know, this area is continuing to, even if the market goes up and down, markets will always go up and down. But even if the market has any kind of a short-term pullback, or I can't imagine values here going down much, because they're just not building a lot that close proximity to all those great things. And so if you have any desire to be kind of in the thick of it, then this is definitely a downtown area you want to check out. I'm going to go that way, and I'm going to drop by the Avalon and give you a quick tour, so sit tight. Oh, hey there. So this is the other end of the Alpha Loop, and you can see another water feature and some sitting areas around that. But over here across, you see that there's some townhomes. So this is like the opposite end from downtown Alpharetta. Again, that goes through the woods. It's about a half a mile. And then across here you have some single family homes. And so the townhomes are gonna be just under $1 million, you know, obviously depending on the size and the finishes. And then the homes themselves are gonna be, you know, right at $1 million and up. I don't know if y'all can see that. Y'all check this out. Santa Claus is in the window. Can y'all see this? That's so funny. So there's some townhomes. So these are single family homes, and then you can see Santa Claus up there in the window looking at us. And so, like I said, the townhomes are just under $1 million. The homes are gonna be $1 million up. And then at the top of the street up there is gonna be the Avalon. So that's where I'm headed. And you guys hang tight for one more millisecond and I'll be up there. Oh, hey, see, I got up that hill pretty quick, huh? As you can see behind me, those are all those homes that I was just walking down. This is Thompson Street. So that goes all the way through to downtown Alpharetta, or you can go through that Alpha Loop. We are here. This is Avalon. And you can see some of them are attached townhome, and some of them are detached single family homes. Same thing here in the Avalon. And by the way, it's all like live, work, play. This is the residential section that I just walked in from the Alpha Loop. Obviously, most people come in from like the main road, and there's like lots of access and entry points that aren't through this residential area, but I'm on foot. So you get to see the houses first. But these are all gonna be, you know, the closer the proximity to the Avalon, like downtown, you're gonna get, you know, property values are gonna go up and they're gonna get more expensive. So most of this is gonna be $1 million and up. Depending on, you know, the market, I'd find it hard to believe that you could get in here for any less than that. But here's the community pool. Look at this. So they're all very unique in terms of their design. And then check this out. This is like the courtyard area. I'm just gonna walk straight down the grass. And in that little house right there is Santa Claus. Our kids have already been there and taken pictures and done all that stuff. All the way at the other end, that's Hotel Avalon, which again, my wife and I do a little staycation once or twice a year there, or at that new boutique, the Hamilton in downtown Alpharetta. We like to be able to just like, you know, park the car, get out, go on a date night, get a massage, you know, visit the spa, visit the steakhouse, grab a few drinks, maybe catch a movie, maybe go ice skating, like who knows. But these homes are gorgeous. And this is really from Santa Claus's house on, where really you see some apartments up above. There's also commercial space. There's a Spaces, co-working is in there, tons of commercial space. And this is gonna be, you know, clean eating, high-end retail. You'll find everything from Crate and Barrel, which is right here on the left, Lululemon, Madewell, J. Crew, Apple Store, a Peloton store, high-end men's barber shop. So right here is Oak. It's one of the best steaks. That is the best steak in Alpharetta. If you're, no one won't see Santa Claus in there. If you're in Buckhead and you love steak, you want to go to Hal's. If you're in Roswell, you want to go to Little Alley. And if you're here in Alpharetta, you want to go to Oak. There's a True Food Kitchen, Cafe Intermezzo. One of my favorite, Pure is my favorite Mexican restaurant. This is probably second on the list. Is here in the Avalon, but they have lots of great restaurants here. You can see another strip of townhomes. I'm gonna scooch across the road, catch a orange McLaren. That's always nice on your, sounds great too. I don't know if you can hear that. This is Avalon. In here you're gonna find a, movie theater, and every kind of shop, boutique, restaurant, bar. Like there's not a lot of late night life. Like if you're young and single and you're trying to. So in here you're gonna find like every kind of shop and boutique, but there's not like a late night life. If you're looking to go clubbing, like you're probably gonna need to go to Atlanta if that's your thing. But there's plenty, family or single, young, old, plenty of entertainment, plenty of attractions. They got Santa's sleigh. So movie theater, skate rink, Kona Grill, Marlowe's Tavern, Goldberg's. Here's valet for the Avalon. And then over there you have Crew, which is a wine bar, as well as Anthropology, Banana Republic. This was a Lululemon, but it just moved because they needed a bigger space. That was Lululemon. Athleta is over there. So this is obviously a busy time of year. Even though it's a Monday evening, it's really crowded because, you know, it's Christmas. So there's a bunch of people who are already out of school, already out of work, already out shopping. Fun fact, when we moved back here, that Madewell right there, my wife worked for that company for over 10 years. She opened that store. So she recruited and trained and hired all of their staff. And now she's been on staff at our church for the last 4 years. But there's Hotel Avalon. There's a whole nother block of that stuff over there. I'm not gonna walk all the way down there, but I think you can kind of get the idea. This has been built in like 4 phases, hundreds of millions of dollars. There's retail and commercial and boutiques and shops and restaurants, and you can even do, up there, apartments. Here's the Avalon Christmas tree. That was a big to do out here to light that Christmas tree. They had a band on the roof playing out there during Christmas. Crew, that little wine bar's got a nice rooftop. At the other end, Barley Garden, if you look at my Alpharetta vlog of the suburb, is where I grabbed a beer and did the market recap. And so that was at the other end, right at Hotel Avalon. And then out here in the parking lot, you also have more restaurants and stores and whatnot. But this is where, if you're into Whole Foods, then you'll find the Whole Foods right here next to Avalon. Let me put it over there. Whole Foods, there it is. I don't know if you can see that through that corner, but that's where you'll find Whole Foods. And then that's the Spaces, co-working, and tons of commercial. Ted's Montana Grill, burger place back there. Like, everything you would expect from a massive live, work, play development. All right, well, I think that about wraps it up for my Downtown Alpharetta / Avalon tour. Hopefully you found some value in that. You kind of get an idea of what the lifestyle and the culture is like around here, and if it's a place that you might find attractive or consider living. As usual, if I missed something, drop it in the comments below. We're always looking to add value to all of our viewers and subscribers. Clearly, if you're thinking about moving, I can only do so much in a video. We're local market experts and we want to be a resource for you. So if you're looking to make a move to Atlanta or Alpharetta or any of the other suburbs, then give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, schedule a Zoom. Happy to help you make it a smooth move and fill in all the gaps that you can't get from a video. Until then, hopefully we'll see you around town, or we'll see you on the next episode.